All right, hello and welcome. Brett here with ClickMill. In this video, Juke, who, if you haven't already seen him in our YouTube video course, Juke's got a few monetized YouTube channels, and he's going to give us a new strategy for YouTube. Take it away.
All right, first of all, I just want to be clear. I have one monetized channel. The other one, I am very close to
We're
monetizing my
almost there.
second channel, and within 6 months, I'll have the third one monetized. Okay, with all that out of the way. So a new strategy for YouTube, because Brett and I both were bred on just the old school way of keywording the YouTube videos, which is using the search bar. Okay, but YouTube has different functions. So search bar, apparently, according to a lot of the influencers today, the search is becoming less important. Still, I'm still probably very important, and it will depend as you look at your YouTube videos. It will depend on your particular topic.
It
So
breaks down where you got them from search or the
exactly,
sidebar or
exactly.
whatever, right?
Exactly. So under YouTube, if you find that most of your traffic is coming from searches, then absolutely continue to search. Like one of my channels is called Mechanics for Non-Mechanics. That will probably still be really relevant for searches because people
Mm.
are looking up, how do I fix my car, my
Right.
car? How do I fix whatever? So those searches, but there's a lot more emphasis now is put on like the homepage or up next. It's called up next. So that means the recommended video that they're recommending to you. So the strategy is, and I can only speak from my niche. So I have a channel called Juke Media, and that is more so based on teaching people to grow their YouTube channels. Okay. So on that particular channel, um, I watched one of the influencers. What they were saying is instead of doing like, okay, so say you want to, your keyword research is going to be how to write a title. So instead of doing 7 ways to write a title and you tag it, how to write a title, or 7 ways on how to write a title, and then you tag it, the traditional thing. What you do instead is you have to find who your Bob is, who is your audience, and what are they thinking about all the time. So perfect example is in my situation. Like a lot of the time throughout the day, I'm thinking about different things with my YouTube channel, which it kind of goes to three main things, which is how do I monetize my channel, or the one that's already monetized? How do I get more views? So it's get more views, get more subscribers, and how to make money on it. Like those are the three things in the back of my mind that are brewing in my mind all the time.
That's
And
cool.
so oh my gosh. So now if that's your Bob, if like for instance my channel is how to grow a YouTube channel, all of the people that I am trying to market to, in the back of their minds, they are thinking about those three things.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So, as opposed to necessarily going after a specific keyword, you're trying to actually go behind the keyword and just read their mind so that, what what YouTube presumably is going to be looking at is open rates and how long they view that video. So, whether or not those people actually search for the words, that video is showing up, and you just want to have the thing that's on their mind all the time. So they're going to click it the most, and then they're going to watch the longest, and then Google's just going to keep, rinse and repeat your videos in those little sidebar
Yes.
areas and things like that.
Yes. Yes. And so to use the example I was using earlier, instead of saying 7 ways to write a title, what you would say is how to grow your audience by 200%, or how to make $5,000, something that immediately triggers those people, that speaks to those particular things that they
Mm,
are passionate about. You don't have to convince them. They are already literally thinking about those things all the time throughout the day. And so you
interesting.
are literally going to put all of your videos. So here's the thing. And this is so good. Okay, so the title, okay, so the most important things, like you said, are click-through rate and retention. Click-through rate is thumbnail and title. And so you're going to get them to click on the video with this thing that is speaking to them, which is how to make more money or how to double your followers or how to get how to get 500% more views or anything related to those things. And then in the hook, the very beginning of the video, you're again going to hit on those heartstrings. This is about hitting their heartstrings. This is about emotions. And then you're literally just going to you could take the same video, which is 7 ways to write a title, and you just putting it into a different package,
Mm-hmm.
which is how to grow your YouTube channel by 500%.
That's
And they click
interesting.
on that video. They click on that video. In the hook of the video, the first 10 seconds, 5 seconds, you're going to say, hey, whatever it is that, maybe you're still stuck at your job. You're going to, again, hit their heartstrings, and you're going to say, I've been there before. I'll show you how to make, increase your YouTube by whatever. And then in that video, you're just going to literally show them how to write a title, 7 ways. The way we're going to do that is I'm going to show you 7 ways to write a title. So what they said in the video is first you hit the why and then you show them the how.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of starting with the how to write a title, you hit them with the why, and then you still show them the how, but they're locked in because
Love
you've
it.
hit their why. So anyway, that's super cool. I want to like explore that more, like in my
Love it.
mind, just think, ruminate that, because that's like what current influencers, like the top guys, like
Yeah.
that's what they
That's how
are
I'm doing it.
focused on.
That's interesting. Yeah. And I think as I'm trying to apply that to myself, you know, as a business owner, I'm always trying to think, what do I need to be paying attention to that's coming down the pipe? How's AI going to affect ClickMel? How is monetary policy and the Fed and what they're doing with, expanding or tightening the balance sheet, like all this stuff,
That's
are they going to
interesting.
create a
Yeah.
recession and the recession's going to panic pastors and then they're going to stop doing whatever. So I'm always thinking about those things. And those are the things that show up in mind because I'm very interested in the macroeconomic situation. I'm very interested in the AI because both of those are going to have big implications on ClickMel. If there's a recession, tithes go down, spending in ministries go down, and maybe I need to have a backup plan around here. So what does that mean? And it's interesting because those are the things that show up. And it's like how the Fed, did the Fed just pivot? And it's like, oh, did they? I don't know. I need to know if they just, but it's not necessarily a keyword targeted title. And I've always wondered, like, why don't they keyword that more? And so what you're saying is they're just piggybacking on what you're already thinking about and they just know what you're thinking about. That's so good.
Yeah, that's the new thing. That is the new thing. So they're still doing the same exact thing, but first they're going to tell you the how, but first they're going to hit you with your why. It's so
Mm,
I love it.
good job. All right. That's awesome. Thank you. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video. Here we go.